What is up, everybody? Timberverse TV here today. So we're gonna talk about this Last of Us Part 1 reboot for PS5 features and gameplay trailer they have finally released after they have received so much backlash about this game. People are pretty much just calling it a cash grab and all this other nonsense. Naughty Dog has finally released a trailer giving us the breakdown on why we should buy this game. I don't know why it took them this long for somebody to leak their game and they're receiving so much backlash about this game. It took them this long to actually release the trailer. I don't know why, but they finally did it to give us some type of reason on why we should buy this for the PS5. Like, why is that $7 price point justified? And even with this trailer, I still gotta say, even though I saw this entire trailer, I still don't think it's worth $70. But at least there's a better vision or a better direction on why somebody want to buy this. That's all people wanted to know from the get-go, was give us a reason why we should buy this game for $70, why we should buy this game again if we have played it multiple times before. So they give us a better reason why. It's like a more detailed reason, like you can see like the environment changes, like how the past version looks to like the remake one. And it looks a lot better, which they didn't do this before. So this was why they receiving so much backlash, because they couldn't take time to make this video out before. I don't know why they were waiting on holding this video for so long, but we finally got the video explaining what is the difference. So like I said, the visuals do look a lot nicer. But $70 nice? No. Still not $7 nice. Looks a lot greater, don't get me wrong, but not $7 nicer. There's one point where they talked about like how your enemy AI is working in this. They gave us like a more breakdown how the enemies, I guess, are more smarter in this one than they were in the original games. Which, like I said, like this difference coding right here, you can see right here, like the enemies are more, I guess, like work together better or just more smarter. So stuff like this goes a long way to make somebody want to buy this game again. So, and they say how your buddy AI, it works better too. So your companions you have throughout the game, they really help you out, I guess, more or something like to that extent. They were talking also about like how there's a lot of customizable options, how you can customize your character's outfits. Let me see at that point. Collectibles. Let me see right here. Yeah, how you can customize your weapons, collectibles, different collectibles and stuff like that. So a lot of accessibility options that weren't in the game previously. What else did they announce that was in this? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, a lot of haptic feedback. A lot of haptic feedback results you have with the new controller now that wasn't in the previous game. So each weapon has a different feel on haptic feedbacks. So like there is improvements. Like I do see the improvements. I do see the vision they were doing here. They tried to do stuff they couldn't do on the original PS3. And like I am grateful for that. At least they explain like why somebody want to buy this. Because it was looking pretty like vague, super vague on what was actually changing with this. Like nobody could be like straightforward and like what's the difference with this in the old game. So we at least see how it's different in this one now, which I am grateful for. But like I said before, I still don't think this is worth $70. Like $40, 30 to $40, sure. I probably would have bought it day one if it was like $40, but $70, I'm still gonna pass. Even with this like display on what's different, like it looks a lot better, sure, but like it's definitely the definitive version of Plant The Last of Us Part 1. But I'm still not on board for $70. So let's see what people got to say about this. People got to say about this in the comments. Pause this real quick. It's definitely looking better, but the price tag is pretty high, despite this one being one of not my favorite video games of all time. Yeah, I enjoy this game a lot too. The Last of Us Part 1 is my favorite video games as well too, but $70, it's like I'm not gonna buy it for $70. My most anticipated $4 Black Friday purchase of all time. Yeah, like that's a good price point right there, $40. As interesting as this all looks, I stand by the claim that Uncharted Drake's Fortune would benefit the most from a ground-up remake like this. I know people who quit early in the game due to the dated 27 action platform controls. Yeah, definitely the first Uncharted game would definitely do it better. It probably would have did better being remade because the controls are kind of outdated, to be honest. So, game looks beautiful, but I'm hoping for a future sale. I can't justify spending $70 for a game. You're gonna see a lot of those comments being repeated. Like people saying it looks nice, it looks a lot better, but $70, that's kind of ridiculous. Hefty price tag, but the game looks incredible. Of the gameplay enemy AI on par with how it was in Last of Us 2. Oh yeah, and they're also still missing like the gameplay mechanics that's in The Last of Us 2. So they might have the models from The Last of Us 2, but they're still missing like the gameplay mechanics, like the dodge button was the main one, and other stuff like that. So still missing some components like that as well, though. It looks incredible, not worth $7 to me. Personally, I have bought it 2 times already. Yeah, because it's wild. Like if I'm a person who bought it twice as well too. Like I had the original PS3 copy, then I had the PS4 remaster copy. It's kind of a hard sell to make me pay $7 for the same game again, which just looks a lot better. So I'm still not with that selling price point, to be honest. This is a wait for a sell when it comes to Steam for me. Oh yeah, and they were talking about like how the mocap is a lot different. They have to use the mocap actors, like definitely change how the patterns of the characters work. So I can see where the animator came out and said, "Hey, we did work on this game. Like there's a lot of intensive work went on this." So I can kind of see where he's coming from. But this is the thing here. People are going to make videos on the internet. People are going to talk about this in a negative light because they were so vague about what was being changed. It was like how do you not expect that backlash to come at you? If you're so vague about what's being changed and then somebody leaks the content saying there's no major changes, you're going to face a lot of backlash. That's just common sense. Like, you're not going to get, people are not going to be too happy. It's like, the same thing with the God of War Ragnarok situation where like Sony Santa Monica, their employees got harassed with D-pics, and then it got to the point where like they had to make an official statement not to harass our employees, but then they finally just released the release date trailer like shortly after. Like, why did it take that long? Why did it take for it to get to that point where people were harassing your employees? Like, I don't understand why they be holding this information for so long. It's not like they have a state of play coming up or any type of like gaming showcase coming up. So I don't know why they just hold this information until like they get so much backlash they got to release something at that point. So because this kind of feels like this is just a response to all the backlash they were getting on social media. So it's sad that it has to come to that. They get so much backlash they have to do something about it. But it's like, why are you sitting on this information? Like, this could have been done a while ago, and you wouldn't have this much negativity towards your game. Like, I don't understand why they wait so long for this. But yeah. People are saying this, they're probably gonna buy it for $70. Like, it makes more sense now. Why see why somebody want to buy this, but still, that's not the right price for me. But I kind of understand it more than I did before, so I give it that. But yeah, a lot of people are saying that hey, $40 is probably the sweet spot for this game, this remake. But yeah, I kind of agree with that. So I'm gonna include it right here. Like I said before. I see why people probably want to buy this buy this game again. Like, I see the vision of what they was doing with this, but like I said, $70, I just can't buy it on a $70 price point. But definitely see your thoughts down below. If you have seen this trailer fully, what do you think about this game now? If you're gonna buy the $70, you're still gonna wait for a sale or just pass it in general. Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.